Today, we delve into the hidden foreshadowing and profound analysis of Ace's character throughout his life. Ace's journey is a vivid portrayal of how he impacted the world and the universe of One Piece. In this video, we will explore in detail Ace's abilities, his human qualities, hidden trivia and secrets from his past, and the individuals deeply connected to him. We're going to present a clear and engaging discussion on Ace's life, a hot topic among Japanese fans, so make sure to watch until the end. If you find yourself loving Ace even more, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you discover some unknown episodes about Ace that surprise you, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. Now let's embark on an exciting journey into the captivating world of Ace. First, let's start with a brief overview of Ace's abilities and background, which might be familiar to some of you. Known as Fire Fist Ace, he emerged as a 2nd Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates, wielding the power of the Flame Fruit. He held profound respect for his captain, Whitebeard, aiming to crown him as the Pirate King. Their journey, however, ended tragically at the Paramount War. Ace was the offspring of the legendary Pirate King, Gul D. Roger, and was born in Badarilla, South Blue. His lineage necessitated the concealment of his existence. His mother, Portgas D. Rouge, endured a prolonged pregnancy of 20 months, sacrificing her life shortly after his birth. Ace's life was spared thanks to Garp's intervention. Monkey D. Garp, who took Ace following his mother's demise, raised him in Fuchsia Village like a grandson, though he was actually raised by Dadan. Ace, alongside Sabo and Luffy, honed their skills and began their journey from the East Blue. Ace's adventure traces back to when he was just 17 years old. His early journey, fraught with challenges, began with an epic arrival on Shixie's Island in the East Blue. This island, notorious for being nearly impossible to escape from, added a layer of intense survival drama to Ace's saga. His story, penned by the author of Dr. Stone and known as One Piece episode Ace, came to life under the supervision of Eiichiro Oda himself. During his survival days on Shixie's Island, Ace encountered a pivotal character named Deuce, leading to the formation of the Spade Pirates. For Ace, Deuce was an indispensable ally, much like Zoro is to Luffy. After overcoming the survival challenges together, Ace gained the powers of the Flame Fruit. This fruit, initially thought to be ordinary, was discovered in a treasure chest regurgitated by a mysterious bird that Ace saved Deuce from. In a moment of extreme survival, they shared the fruit, unknowingly granting Ace his incredible abilities. Now a question arises. What happens when two people eat the same devil fruit? There's a rule in the One Piece world that the first person to take a bite gains the powers. In this case, Ace became the power user since he was the first to taste the Flame Fruit. However, there was an agreement between Ace and Deuce to eat it together. But deep inside, Deuce harbored feelings of regret, surpassing his hunger. He was troubled with suspicion towards Ace, pondering, could Ace have found some food somewhere else? Before taking a bite, Deuce deeply contemplated Ace's actions. Reflecting on this, it seems Ace's transformation into a power user might stem from his selfless spirit, always putting his comrades first. Considering Ace's character, it almost feels like destiny that he became the wielder of the Flame Fruit's powers. Ace and Deuce ingeniously used the power of the Flame Fruit to build a boat, successfully escaping from the supposedly inescapable Shixie's Island. Their journey didn't stop there. They gathered a crew of unique characters, including the information broker Skull, the former teacher and navigator Mihal, and the giant cat Kotatsu. With these companions, Ace officially formed the Spade Pirates, with himself as the captain, and ventured into the Grand Line. Engaging in battles with marines like Asuka and Drou, Ace quickly became a rising star in the pirate world. His prowess, both as a Logia user and his non-powered state where he could knock out a giant bird, undoubtedly made him one of the strongest rookies. Intriguingly, the Marine Asuka had a past marred by pirates attacking her hometown, leading to a fire that claimed her parents and left her burned. Despite her trauma and fear of flames, she joined the Navy, inspired by the maritime Drou who saved her, driven by a resolve not to let other children suffer the loss of family at the hands of pirates. Asuka joined the Navy, driven by her sense of justice to pursue Ace. In the chase against the Spade Pirates, led by Ace, alongside Drou, she faced a shocking truth. The The real person responsible for burning down her hometown was none other than Dro himself. Dro, whom Isuka admired, was a radical willing to sacrifice civilians in the name of defeating pirates. The pirates she believed to have killed her parents were merely the trigger for the fire, while Dro was the true perpetrator. After Ace defeated Dro and revealed his true nature, Isuka felt betrayed by the justice she believed in. Seeing her disheartened, Ace suggested, "Join my ship as a bounty hunter, not as a pirate." But Isuka declined. Despite the trauma of fire, being an ability user, and the pirate connection to her parents' death, Isuka chose to continue her path as a marine, rejecting Ace's offer. Ace respected her decision and did not insist further, understanding her complex feelings and strong convictions. The timeline predates Ace's joining the Whitebeard Pirates, and his current whereabouts remain unknown. However, if he were still alive, he'd likely have heard about Ace's subsequent adventures. At this time, Ace received an invitation to join the 7 Warlords of the Sea. This offer was communicated by Isuka and Dro, who had been battling the Spade Pirates. Ace, however, declined the 7 Warlords' invitation. As revealed in Chapter 1100, Ace had once defeated a member of the 7 Warlords. It's conjectured that Ace, aspiring for greater heights as a pirate, rejected the offer. He held a disdain for the very system of the 7 Warlords. Additionally, before his encounter with Whitebeard, Ace had fought against a 7 Warlord, utilizing his flame abilities to emerge victorious. His battle with Jinbei ended in a draw, but Ace's dislike for the 7 Warlords suggests he might have defeated one before entering the New World, similar to how Luffy defeated Crocodile and Doflamingo. Perhaps Ace's experience of taking down a despicable 7 Warlord fueled his aversion. Finally, let's delve into speculating who this defeated 7 Warlord could be that Ace overcame. After becoming a user of the Flame Fruit in the East Blue, Ace took down one of the 7 Warlords in the Grand Line and entered the New World. He visited Winter Island, home to the red-haired pirates, to greet Shanks. This island, with its massive sword, is speculated to be inhabited by giants. Ace, aiming for the pinnacle of piracy, initiated a battle with the Whitebeard Pirates. This confrontation started with a battle against Jinbei, who owed a debt to Whitebeard. Their fierce battle lasted 5 days, and after both were exhausted, Whitebeard appeared, having heard of Ace's reputation. Despite his fatigue, Ace challenged Whitebeard but was overwhelmingly defeated. Even though Whitebeard was weakened by illness, Ace, as a rookie, couldn't prevail. Whitebeard, impressed by Ace's reckless courage, decided to take him aboard his ship. Ace rejected Whitebeard's offer 100 times, losing each challenge, but was cared for by Marco and Thatch after each defeat. Gradually, through these interactions and hearing more about Whitebeard, Ace eventually became a member of the Whitebeard Pirates. Ace eventually opened his heart to Whitebeard, who came to call him son, and joined the Whitebeard Pirates. This is how his story leads into the main narrative. Notably, his visit to Wano country occurred during his time with the Spade Pirates, presumably before entering the New World and challenging the Whitebeard Pirates. His encounters at that time, including meeting the 5-year-old Tama and Kaido's son Yamato, receiving the crucial Vivre card, and conversations about the ends of dreams, all form parts of his journey. These backstories of Ace are richly depicted in Episode Ace, filled with various Easter eggs and foreshadows. Next, we'll explore the tidbits and speculations that can be gleaned from Ace's past. The first tidbit about Ace's past that I want to share focuses on Haki. As a child, Ace awakened the Conqueror's Haki to save Luffy, but there were no depictions of him using Haki thereafter, leading many to believe he couldn't use it. However, in reality, Ace was a formidable Haki user. According to the novel and episode Ace, he had awakened Armament Haki before entering the New World and was capable of using Conqueror's Haki, evident from a scene where he made only the enemies faint at Fishman Island. Unlike Luffy, who was taught Haki by Rayleigh, Ace learned it on his own. Consequently, his observation Haki was relatively weaker, but he learned to improve it during combat, taught by Thatch. Ace even managed to achieve Future Sight. This shows that Ace's combat style wasn't solely reliant on his Devil Fruit abilities. Now let's delve into some interesting trivia depicted in Episode Ace. First up, let's talk about the previous owner of the Ox Fruit, Model Giraffe, which Kaku later consumed. While this revelation doesn't necessarily lead to new discoveries, it's a fascinating detail. Ace honed his observation haki in a battle against this giraffe fruit user. This implies that after this user's death, Spandam acquired the fruit, and Kaku ended up eating it. It was Blackbeard who dealt the fatal blow to the giraffe user, taking their life after they had been defeated by Ace. Blackbeard's characteristics have remained consistent since then. He's tough despite being off guard and only feels pain. In episode Ace, Blackbeard is portrayed as a dark, shadow-like figure, suggesting there might be visible secrets yet to be revealed about him. Let's explore who the warlord of the sea was that Ace defeated in his past. It's believed to be Kuma's predecessor. Given Ace's battle with Jinbei before the fight with Whitebeard, it's unlikely to be Jinbei. Jinbei's first appearance was in Impel Down, and he was still a warlord of the sea at the time. Sengoku thought of Jinbei as a warlord until the Battle of Marineford, and kept persuading him until Jinbei announced his resignation. This suggests that Ace's comment in Chapter 1100 about a replacement being decided wasn't about Jinbei's successor. It likely refers to a new 7 warlord, somewhat akin to a colleague. So who was this warlord defeated by Ace? There's no specific information available, leading to the possibility of a completely new character. However, there are 3 other potential scenarios. The first is someone from the Blackbeard Pirates. Traditionally, a defeated 7 warlord would likely end up in Impel Down. Both Crocodile and Doflamingo were confined in level 6 of Impel Down. Thus, this warlord might have been imprisoned in Impel Down and managed to escape during Blackbeard's raid, later joining Blackbeard's crew for a second life as a pirate. In the Blackbeard Pirates, there are formidable characters like Crocodile and Doflamingo, who conquered entire nations with their power. While it's unclear who Ace defeated, it's possible he did it for the sake of a friend he made during his adventures. The second candidate for the warlord defeated by Ace might have been a former member of the Rocks Pirates. Upon defeat, a warlord like Crocodile or Doflamingo risks imprisonment in Impel Down, or like Moria, even death. However, being defeated by Ace during his rookie years implies they weren't exceptionally strong. Still, being a 7 warlord suggests they were a person of considerable importance, possibly from the former Rocks Pirates crew. This means the warlord defeated by Ace could be one of the people used by Moria as zombie soldiers. Lastly, let's think about the still unknown man with burn scars. He must have burn scars from losing to Ace's Flame abilities. This man, related to the Flame powers, is a direct speculation, albeit with a low probability. Whether he is a new character, someone we have already seen, or a character set to reappear remains unclear. Keep an eye on the 7 warlord defeated by Ace. That concludes our discussion on Ace's past. How did you find it? There's information not available in the original work, which makes looking forward to what's coming next all the more exciting, doesn't it? That's all for today. This channel posts summaries, explanations, and ranking videos related to One Piece. If you like One Piece, we would be happy if you could support us by subscribing to our channel and commenting. Thank you for watching till the end. See you in the next video.